Bam! Oh yeah, we are live. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. I had a long day of work today. A little tiring, pretty fulfilling in fact actually, but because I managed to solve, well, not solve issue, but I've been working on an issue for the past 2 days now, for a couple of hours, and we made some good progress on that. I also figured maybe I should try and put my microphone a little high, so I'm going to try that. I was reviewing the Vault last time, and I noticed my microphone being pretty low on volume in comparison to stuff. So I'm gonna try increasing it by like this or something. If you're watching, if anybody's watching, please let me know how it goes. Let's see. What's the plan for today? Before we get to any Pokémon White, I'm gonna discuss the plan for now. Oh my goodness, I cannot. There we go. Now I can try and realign this a little more. Yeah, we have a new level cap. Last time we beat the Elite Four, round 1. We got thwarted by Team Plasma. We beat Getsis, and we didn't lose a single Pokemon, which is good. Almost everything went according to plan. I managed to miss a couple of things like the Seismitoad Rain Dance and also Jellicent Cursed Body activating. But those things were pretty manageable. But I did in fact take a little risk, which involved Darmanitan possibly dying. Because I switched in on Acrobatics, and if Acrobatics would have crit, we would have lost Darmanitan. As simple as that. Luckily that didn't happen, so we are all completely fine. Before we go into anything regarding that, I think it's time to get the brain flowing. The brain is kind of flowing, but we need to change mindset, you know. My brain might be still in work-related stuff, but we need to get into some Pokemon-themed stuff. Alright, what's today's Pokedoku like? We have Alola Electric, we have Buck dual types, and we have middle evolution types. Okay, so they're pretty type and region based from the looks of it. Let's start with Alola. Electric could be Oricorio Pompom. We also have Togedemaru. Ooh. Okay. So Foclus is the wait, do we only have 2 new electric types in Alola? No, we have the Vikavolt line. I'm not going to choose that one. Maybe I'll do in the bug type chart or column. Let's go with Oricorio Pompom. That's a good hit. Water Alola. The Primarina line comes to mind. What else? Surely, Wishy-Washy. Ooh. Araquanid. Golisopod. Ooh, wait, hold on. Is Golisopod Mega already in here? Aww, that's too bad. Uh, Wishy-washy school. Could be one. Let's go with the school form. Okay. Grass. We have the Decidueye line, not the Hisui one, obviously. We have. What else do we have? We have the Bounsweet line. We have. Lurantis. Are there any mythicals? Ooh, wait. What about Tapu Bulu? Tapu Bulu. We could have also gone Tapu Fini with the water type. And maybe even Tapu Koko. Alright, anyway. Electric Bug. Isn't there literally only the... Surely there's not only the... Come on. Oh yeah, we have the Vikavolt, we have Galvantula line. Water Bug, we have Araquanid. Araquanid, who else? Yeah, obviously Dewpie there. We do have Golisopod in here as well. Any other water bug types? Not that I can think of currently. Grass bug. Wait, which game is this theme from again? Is this from Legends Arceus? Wait, let me check. We are at 256. Oh, it's... Oh, I wasn't even close. Dude, and a Star City. Pretty cool theme, regardless. What about the middle evolutions? We surely have a lot more options to choose from here. Electric middle evolutions. Pokemon that come to mind are Magneton, Charjabug, Electabuzz. There are not a lot of 3-stage electric types, aren't there? Unless I'm really missing some stuff. Luxray, obviously. Electric. In X and Y, we got Helio. No, we don't have the Heliolisk line. Those are two. That's a 2-stage. In Alola, Charjabug. In Sword and Shield. Are there even any notable electric type Pokemon there? We have the Toxtricity lines, but those are also 2-stage evolutions. Ooh, what about Fluffy? People tend to, I for some reason I never connected 1 and 1 and knew that Ampharos was the evolution of Fluffy. Back in the day, I always thought Fluffy was the final evolution of Mareep or something, and then Ampharos was just someone, a single-stage evolution like Carnivine. Somehow that completely slipped my mind. Alright, water middle evolutions. Surely we have a lot of options to choose from here. Obviously all the water starters and the grass starters here as well. But those are kind of obvious, aren't they? We could go Palpitoad. Poliwhirl is another one. Ooh, Celio is a very good one, actually, I think. Yeah, let's go for Celio. Yes, this guy. Okay, people did figure the guy out. Alright, grass types. Does not include Pokemon without an evolutionary line. Yeah, well, that's kind of obvious. I mean, bending the rules. Also, this gives me an excuse to once again finish my soup. Also, I wonder how playing with the controller is going to go, because I cut my thumb 2 days ago while cutting vegetables. which isn't my strongest move so far, but hey. It was a pretty deep cut actually, and I wasn't sure if I needed to get stitches for it, so I called the what do you call it in English? We need yeah, so I called the practitioner, and well, first of all, I kind of made the mistake of judging it as an emergency, but that it wasn't an emergency. It wasn't life-threatening. Lombre? Ooh, I like Lombre. Lombre is a good option. Let's go for this guy. Ooh, really good. Love it. Good suggestion. Keep it up. Yeah, back to my thumb. So I called the emergency line. And as I explained my situation, they politely explained to me that it's only life-threatening. So I felt a little stupid there. So I got called back, and they asked me to come to the prac to their location to get stitches, because I wasn't sure how to judge it. But all they did was put a bandage on it. I need to keep it sealed a little bit though, because you can like peel the tip off, which is disgusting, but you know, I'd rather keep my whole thumb together, thank you. Alright, electric bug. So either the Joltik line or the Grubbin line. Ooh, but Grubbin, I believe, isn't even electric. And maybe Charjabug is electric. Let's go with... Wait, is there really no other bug electric types than those two lines? I must be forgetting someone. I'll get back to it later. I don't know any? Let's go with... I want to go with... Joltik. Alright, that doesn't seem too great, but alright. Alright, water bug. We have the Araquanid line, Golisopod. Are there any more? We don't have them in black white. We don't have any in Sinnoh. We don't have any in Johto, I believe. No. I honestly think it's only those two. Well, let's go with my favorite then, Golisopod. For this one. Ooh, people might have missed that one. Grass bug. Aren't Paras and Parasect literally the only ones you can choose in this? Let me think before I lock it in. Oh wait, we have the Livani line. Ooh, Wormadam. Oh, Wormadam is such a good one. Warmer than plant. Yeah. Nice one. Okay, we got to 9190 out of 59, so about 31 difference. It's not too bad. Okay, this guy was definitely cool. Oh wait, Surskit is one as well. Least common. Did we hit any of the least common? Oh, Galvantula, Geodude, Alola. Oh, right. I forgot about them. Toxapex. Yes, of course. And, oh, Shinotic. I did not... Oh, you were spot on with Wormadam Plant. And I should have gone for Wimpod with this. Diplin is an interesting one. Drizzle, Gravelalola. Did we hit any most common ones? I don't think we did, right? No. Oh, Pikachu is actually a cheeky one. Because it is a middle stage evolution since Pichu has been introduced. Which is actually a funny one. Alright, next puzzle. Let's go for a little more brain training. Let's start with Jolteon. Electric, it's a dual type. It's not urban, it's a first stage evolution, but it is absolutely pretty big. Oh, so it could actually be one of the legendary birds, maybe? Well, let's try Rhyhorn first. Ground Rock. Okay, so this has to be Onyx then. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, in 3 tries. If both are yellow, that means they're switched around, and Onyx is primarily a rock type. We have Cave, we have yeah, I don't know about the habitat and stuff. Good one. Alright, the cards. This is Chansey. That was an easy one. Famous for being very unreliable. It can be found swimming in seas, lakes, rivers, and shallow puddles. Is this Magikarp? It is. Yo, I'm killing it. Alright, the lights. Who's the silhouette? This is Articuno. Yo, my brain is fast as fuck as well. I am on a freaking roll today. Hell yeah. Good fucking shit. Also, in just 10 hours, we are passing the 200-hour mark in for this challenge, which is absolutely mental. That time alone is not even half of what the amount of hours that people have invested into one single ROM hack called Run and Bun. They've spent hours into it. It's absolutely crazy. Alright, I think it's time for some white. Let's see if I can actually manage to press the buttons. It's gonna work. It's not going to be as smooth, because I literally don't feel anything. No. Let's finish my soup real quick. Good soup. Alright. As I said, the plan is to do some stuff in the post game. Before we can challenge the Elite Four again, we need to, I believe, round up all the 7 sages before we get to continue. I believe. I'm not sure though. I believe it's the case though. Um, okay. So according to this, if I go to Celestial Tower, the roof of Celestial Tower, I can find Alder. And if I talk to him again... Oh, wait, I need to get to... fuck. I'm trying to do multiple things at the same time. I need to finish first my food. Jeez. Don't take this out of context, please. And what I mean without context is without me saying the food after it. Actually, or do. I don't give a damn. Believe, take this with whatever context you want. I think it would be really funny if people lost their minds because they don't know the full context and just go on take stuff from face value. Which I don't, for the record, I don't think it's a very good thing to do. If you don't know the full context of a clip or whatever, I think this is applicable in everything. I don't think you should jump to conclusions if you don't know the full context. Let's see. So, first we're gonna try to go to Celestial Tower. If that's the case, and we can challenge the Elite Four again, in fact. That means all we have to do is select some Pokemon, get to cooking, and finish Pokémon White today. So let's try that first. Oh. Okay, so need a Pokemon with Fly. More wallpapers were added to commemorate my success. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to burp a couple of times, I believe. Saucebuck, you did your one job. I don't think I'm ever going to use you again. Let's see. Yeah, let's fly. Let's go to Celestial Tower first. There are a lot of Mistralton is over here. I completely forgot my train of thought with this, by the way, so oops. And now it just looks like I'm talking really stupidly. Wait, oh, we can try and find Thunderous in here. Oh my goodness. Let's repel. Yeah, okay. There we go. Ooh, Celestial Tower. We go to the top. And I believe we fought every trainer in there, otherwise we'll be fine. Okay, that's really funny. Just as I was saying my stuff, I run into someone who I obviously didn't beat. The good thing, we're severely overleveled now, so I don't have stuff to worry about. This crocodile is going to absolutely murder this Emolga. Should all be fine. Of course there's a static proc. I only thought about it, but it just happens. What's it got? Yo! Neutral attack. Intimidate, neutralize by intimidate. Actual poggers. Alright. That's about it. Oh no, I'm pathetic. Ooh. I already think I have a strategy for Grimsley. I don't know if I beat all of you. I need to check out their teams real quick. Grimsley. Ooh. Oh, this is actually going to be a walk in the park, isn't it? There's only one thing I need to take into account, and that's okay. Check. Luckily, we did EV train Crocodile. Crocodile, I think, can sweep 2 or 3 of the Elite Four members, which is pretty bonkers, if you ask me. Alright, let's, yeah, Alder is there already. My old partner is resting here in the Celestial Tower. It was the first Pokemon I received when I became a trainer. I come here to ring the bell and comfort its spirit. It was a strong Pokemon. It was courageous, noble and kind. Together we madly pursued strength, without even knowing the meaning of strength. But in the same way that all stories have a beginning and an end, all lives have an end as well. It was then that I understood that strength isn't something that remains unchanged forever. However, the joy one feels in being with Pokemon, that's the real thing. In order to spread the word, I left the Pokemon League and kept traveling. That's right, traveling is wonderful. I've met many different Pokemon, many different trainers, and now I've met all of you. Well, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League. Alright, good stuff. That's gonna mean one thing. We are flying immediately to the Pokemon League. And that means we don't have to do any of the post-game stuff, which I am personally pretty happy about. So that means we're gonna have another cooking session. And I should have known this beforehand, otherwise we would have done the Elite Four about right now. Alright, let's get to cooking. Always found Alder forgettable? No. Me personally, one big part of Pokemon games for me was the champion, you know? And working towards that champion fight. So when when I first played Black and White, and first played through the story and to the first credit scene, like, well, after we battled Anangetsis, I was like, but wait, I want to challenge the champion again, because I want to challenge Alder. And that's why, basically, I think Alder left more of an impression on me as a character than Iris. Iris is pretty good in her own right, but my preference actually just goes towards Alder. I can see why people find Alder forgettable though. So I'm not gonna judge anyone for it. Pokemon League round 2. Alright, we have E4 Chantal, E4 Grimsley, E4 Caitlin, E4 Marshall. I want to look at Grimsley for a sec, because I think I already have a solution for his fight. If Crocodile is in here, is he able to sweep with the Moxie boost? Level cap will be 73. That means, ooh, he barely doesn't outspeed Sharpedo though. That's annoying. Is that an issue? It's a timid nature. We could speed EV train him a little more. Wait. I think I got 10 more, no? Or 9 more, so 153? Does that mean I will be... Oh, I'm speed tied. Iris theme do be vibing. Absolutely. That theme absolutely slaps. Alder's theme is kind of growing on me, though. It's not what you would expect from a champion, what I would personally expect from a champion fight, but regardless, I think that's fine. Alright, so Crocodile only needs a little more speed investment, and then he can sweep Grimsley, as simple as that. Sharpedo's got Aqua Jet, he doesn't kill with crit, so that's fine. Rough Skin we need to take into account. So this Sucker Punch, ooh, I don't like that. Maybe we get a Shell Bell if possible. Maybe Drain Punch. Can we get Drain Punch in the game? I wanna know. Is there a Drain Punch TM in the game? I'm not sure. No, it's not. Unlucky. Let's see. So Shell Bell it is then, right? Shell Bell, maybe Citrus. I believe we have the Shell Bell already, so yeah. So Shell Bell is to basically restore our HP and stay out of priority move range. And we don't have to lock ourselves into one move if we decide to run a Choice Band or a Choice Scarf. Because as you can see, Crocodile has plenty of attack that he can one-shot Sharpedo even without Moxie. Even Earthquake does the trick already, so then after an attack boost he just sweeps. That's the way it is. Let's see other abilities slash moves. Sharpedo has one priority move, Aqua Jet, which it might not use, but don't count it out regardless. Waterfall will deal more. Then we have Sucker Punch or Fake Out Liper. Then we have Break, Scrafty. We have Elemental Fang. We have Biter Drapion. He literally has all the Fang moves. That's funny. Except for Ice Fang then, I guess. Crocodile, Outrage, Earthquake, Foul Play, Smackdown. We are faster than that one as well, and Bisharp obviously is slow as hell. So that's Grimsley done. We need to... you know what, let's see how Crocodile is in terms of EXP now. Or speed. What's this? Outrage. No dragon types, right? I think I don't need them. Maybe Outrage, just in case. Nah, I don't think so. So 73. Okay, let's check how much HP he has. He would have less than shown here. Why? Okay, not that it matters, I guess. Let's see, we are 178 speed already, actually. As we can see, which means Grimsley Sharpedo is 177, so we outspeed by 1 point already. Perfect. Nothing, don't need to do anything then. Even with 215 attack, without an expert belt, we do kill with, yeah, I think I'm already there. Save, set. So that means its HP. I did not buff its HP, I guess. 225. Huh, all good. Okay. So this one is saved. The rest of the stats are correct then. Attack 215. Yeah. Special attack 105. Defense 142. Yeah, we did bump it up to 100 this one. Then the speed. Okay, so Crocodile will sweep Grimsley. I'm then going to check if he also sweeps Caitlyn. Okay, so let's see how the Caitlyn fight would go. No, first the Grimsley. We need to determine the order in which the Pokemon come in. Let's see, we kill Sharpedo with... I want him to be holding a Shell Bell. Let's see, okay, Shell Bell. And we restore a little bit of HP. Actually... Huh. I cannot invest a lot anymore into HP, can I? An Aqua Jet kill might be annoying. Let me check if Aqua Jet ever gets a more priority than Waterfall. Aqua Jet. Priority. Let's look in the document. Aqua Jet. Evaluate. Increase the score. This script is used predominantly by boss trainers. If the move feints the target, increase the move for score for moves that will feint the target by +4 for most moves, by +6. Okay. Otherwise, no. So they won't see kill on me. So Sharpedo likely is going to be using Waterfall, in which case we move before it and kill it in one hit. Yes. Okay, so we kill Sharpedo. Then what? Who is next? This one won't be it. Brick Break. He has No. This one, no. This one, also no. So Scrafty would come in then come in. And he is gonna want to use Brick Break against me. So let's see. Ooh, hold the flipping phone. This Scrafty is defensive as hell. Okay, so that's a problem. If Scrafty comes in second, I mean a +2 wouldn't even do the trick. Wait, what the hell, man? Okay. But that could also mean we just run Choice Band on this, no? So Choice Band, Moxie will do the trick, I'm assuming, yeah. So we kill Sharpedo, we outspeed it obviously. Choice Band obviously kills this. We keep using Brick Break most importantly. Or Earthquake could also work, actually. Because a +1 Choice Banded Earthquake always kills. And Earthquake gets stabbed, so they would deal the same damage. So kill Sharpedo, then Scrafty comes in, we kill him with Earthquake, then who comes in? They don't have any moves anymore that are super effective against me. Because we are weak to ice, to bug, to water, to fighting. Yes, and to grass. So Bisharp doesn't have any super effective moves against me. Neither does Crocodile. So then, but Crocodile sees Outrage against me. So after Scrafty, I'm assuming Crocodile comes in because of Outrage. So we kill him. Who is next? Then... Oh, wait, hold on. X-Scissor is also super effective against me. And it would calculate more damage than Brick Break. Because Brick Break would be seen as 150 against me. 150 power. And X-Scissor would be seen as 160. And the AI doesn't take stab into account. Am I catching more mons on the routes which are now unlocked, or am I bringing full Corona? That depends. It depends on if I need them. If I have a team already which can sweep the Elite Four by, which I already have, then I don't think it's necessary to catch Pokemon. I mean, Crocodile can reliably sweep Grimsley, so it would Sharpedo, Bisharp, Scrafty, Crocodile, then either then Drapion, and last but not least it would be Liepard. Liepard would be in last. Also very interestingly. Okay, so that's Grimsley. What about Caitlyn then? So if we are up against Caitlyn, let's go with no item. We one-shot Musharna with a simple crunch, getting us a Moxie boost. So we... Oh no, wait. This is with Moxie already. Crap. But... Oh, Hypnosis? Is that annoying? Okay. Choice Band also for the win here, maybe? Question mark? Okay, so Choice Banded Crunch kills this. Who comes in next? Sigilif would come in next, I believe, because Ice Beam for 170. No. Oh no, Reuniclus comes in next. Reuniclus comes in next because of Focus Blast. Then we are at +2 after Uniclus. Who is in next? That would be Metagross, no? No, it would be Sigilif, so we would be at +3, then it's Metagross with Giga Impact. Obviously Crunch kills this, so we are at +4. Then after Metagross it's either Bronzong or Gothitelle. This is 25, this is no. So Gothitelle is last. +4 Crunch kills Bronze, okay. It's just as easy as that. Crocodile also sweeps Caitlyn. With a choice band. The fuck? Right, let's take a look at Chantal then. Her Covagrigus is actually not dead to one thing. Let's see if I need to... Okay, if I'm not wearing choice band, then what? That's not gonna work. Choice band is not gonna work either. Okay, so say I would be able to kill Covagrigus with only Earthquake, blah 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 blah. No. If I keep spamming Earthquake, they might switch to Driftblim. And I need to deal with Aftermath and Cursed Body. So Chantal might be an annoying one. Choice band. Covagrigus. And the problem is I want to wait, foul play. Might be interesting. Does foul play make contact? Does anyone know? It does make contact. Okay, so foul play is not an option. Yo, let's start thinking about other mons, because we also have our lovely Chandelure. And that guy is a special attacker at 73 with Shadow Ball. Ooh. Oh wait, but hold on. Okay, so I would need something like Expert Belt or stuff like that. And then how much EV investment do I need? Okay, so one thing. So that means I could kill Covagrigus, it's a pretty high chance. Do I outspeed stuff though? That's the problem. I do outspeed Jellicent, but I do not kill with Shadow Ball. I don't outspeed Frostlass, but I do kill with Shadow Ball. I outspeed Driftblim. I don't actually, hold on. Okay, so I can sweep with Chandelure. I just need... Ooh, but maybe I can't though. I need a choice scarf for this to work. If I wear a choice scarf, Shadow Ball as it is will just kill Frostlass in one hit. It will not kill Driftblim in one hit. So how much stuff do we need? Okay, so we need at least... I'm gonna for at least 120 special attack to kill Driftblim. And Golurk and not Chandler. What? 200. Final offer. Okay, so 144 to kill Chandelure. But then I need a boatload for... Maybe this is not as reliable as I was hoping. We don't... Okay, who? You know the issue. The issue is I want to check which. Oh wait, hold on. There is not an issue. We also have Gollet. But Gollet, obviously. Oh wait, Gollet, Gollet. It is Cluds. Ah, it is Cluds. The hell, man. Okay, so Gordak is kinda meh. Oh wait, but Hydreigon is a thing. Hydreigon. I mean, we have a pretty brutal guy for this. Maybe. Who knows? So, okay, Dino, Hydreigon. Let's say level 73. Ability, Levitate. Import. See, Chantal. I need Chantal too. Okay, so Hydreigon. What dark type moves can you learn? Crunch and Bite. Assurance and Dark Pulse. As an egg move? How is it going to learn Dark Pulse? Move Tutor. Really, dude? Wait, Tutor moves? No. Playback Torment. There are so little special type Dark moves. Literally Dark Pulse. How do we get the move tutor? Scrafty? I want to see. It's possible for him to learn Dark Pulse. No. No? How on earth is it gonna learn Dark Pulse though? How on earth? That's a bummer. What about Drudigan then? Does he do anything with Dark Pulse? I don't think this guide is pretty good, I suppose, but Move Tutor. Is it just not in the game yet, or what? Move Tutor. Let's see. Nope. Lentimas. But we're not gonna go into Lentimas. Lentimas town stuff like that. Okay, so that's a bummer actually. Because if we know Dark Pulse, Dark Pulse. We do not outspeed or do not one hit KO this thing. What about choice specs? Yeah, then obviously we do. We don't do. Okay, so Hydreigon is just not it. He is not him. What the hell did we catch him for? All the work for nothing. My goodness. what else is it? It's only Ghost and Dark type that's super effective against Ghost. Do we have other Dark types that can do stuff? Let me take a look at Covagrigus. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Will-O-Wisp. Ugh. Will-O-Wisp is not fun either. And I want to prevent abilities from... I don't want to lose Moxie. If I have a way to keep Moxie, that would be really good. But I'd have to do that. How am I gonna do that? I can EV train Crocodile a little more. Until it's 183. That's for sure. So we outspeed the Frostless. But Covagrigus can also do damage to me. That's the problem. I'm dead to Energy Ball. To Energy Ball, basically. 2 if I get a crit or defense drop, or Spadef drop. So this is not good. Wait, hold on. I have an idea for that, but that would require me bringing Audino. If I use Entrainment, I can get rid of Mummy. Makes the target ability the same as the uses. So I can make it Mummy, but what would I bait? Either Psychic or oh, I would bait out Psychic most of the time, or Will-O-Wisp. I like that strategy, kind of. Honestly. If Crocodile... so if Mummy is getting... Yeah, if we're getting rid of Mummy, then... Crocodile can just make contact without its ability getting fucked up. And then it can sweep. Okay, so that's 2. If that's the case, then we have to switch in on a Psychic, I suppose. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. I'm gonna bring Audino. It's absolutely mental that we're bringing Audino to the Elite Four. Hey Aku, how you doing, man? We're currently cooking the second round of the Elite Four. And as things stand, Crocodile can almost solo the entirety of them. Let's see though. So if I set up with Audino, yeah, Audino of all things. I mean, Audino, to be quite frankly, Audino's quite, it is pretty tanky, I would say. You need some exercise after all that thinking. Alright, give it to me. I'm waiting. Push-ups? We're starting with push-ups, alright. Is the ground already visible? Not really. And 10 sit-ups. Oh, you two are evil. Alright, we're gonna do a combination. I'll bite. Alright, first the push-ups. Alright, that's 10 of them. Next, sit-ups. No rest. go. After all that thinking, some physical exercise is in fact a good idea though. And we're gonna hydrate, because after exercises, you always gotta drink something. Thanks guys for looking out for me. Let's see. Ooh, a little farther up. There we go. This is about the most I can do without slowing down though. I think. I haven't tried it yet, and I'm not going to. At least not today. Okay, so let's write down what I've got so far. At the very least, I need to save Audino. So we're bringing Crocodile and Audino. Those two can take care of everyone except for Marshall. Okay, so Audino at, I don't know. I don't want Audino to bait out Will-O-Wisp though. Oh, Wisp. So how does that work? It reduces the score of move it sees as unlikely to be effective given certain HP ranges. What's this? Disruption. A random chance of +2. If the move is one of the following. Okay. Status. On the first turn of battle, the AI has a chance to raise the score by +2 if the move is one of the following. Will-O-Wisp. So we need to make sure I don't switch in on Will-O-Wisp. No, we can look into that. Audino at what's it called? Maybe a light clay? I don't know. I'm gonna put here needs to outspeed Frostless. Audino, Crocodile. And then if I am wearing a choice band on Crocodile, once again apparently, I should be able to do this, right? Where's the item? There you are. Right, so it's not a guarantee. So maybe we do some chip damage with Audino. But I absolutely need to outspeed. I need to do the ability transfer first, and then maybe a little bit of damage, and then if we get Will-O-Wisp, that's actually good, so we don't bait it out for next turn. And we always live an eligible crit. Okay, so that will be the setup. If we are to sweep, how does Crocodile do? So after Kovagrigus, it will bait in, I assume, either... it will bait in either Jellicent, or it will bait either Jellicent or, come on man, Frostless. And if Jellicent comes in, we risk Cursed Body. If Frostless comes in, we are risking Ice Shard crit. It might not be that easy. Driftblim also has Aftermath, so that's annoying. Golurk doesn't have any spooky stuff, and Chandelure doesn't have any spooky stuff. So it would be in order: go for Grigus, then Jellicent or Frostless, and then the other of the two, then Golurk, because Earthquake. Then it's going to be Chandelure, actually, in fact. And then Driftblim is going to be in last. So, provided everything goes right, we are baiting out... you know what, maybe I'll just put Amoonguss in there, just to be sure. Because it could bait out Psychic, which is nice. After that, after Amoonguss baits out Psychic, we can in fact switch into Crocodile. Then Jellicent, we need to not have get cursed bodied. After that, Frostless, we need to dodge an Ice Shard crit. Maybe it's just Blizzard because it deals more. Driftblim, I'm not worried about, only about Aftermath. Wait, Aftermath, I need to... how much? Aftermath? Aethermath? Aftermath. Damages the foe landing the finishing hit. And that's only when we make contact. 1/4 of its max HP, so we lose 25%. And 25 of 225 is, I believe, about 56 or 57. So we always need to be at 56 HP. No, I want to be at 58. Always to be at 58 before I kill Driftblim. So is that possible? So we're allowed to lose 74% of our HP. Okay, so this, yeah. Energy Ball, Shadow Ball. I mean, Amoonguss takes both like a champ. Then Jellicent, if we get Cursed Body up. Cursed, I cannot type for the love of me. May disable use. How? It's a 30% chance for 4 turns. Struggle cannot be did. Okay, fair. Okay. Then Frostless, Ice Shard crit is going to deal 60%. Yeah, okay. If Cursed Body isn't activated, we're fine. If it is activated, I need to switch in a Pokemon that can bait out Psychic. So I have a free switch into Crocodile again. And this time that's not gonna be the case with this. Bait Psychic. Can you bait Psychic, Carbodor? No, because Blizzard will simply deal more damage. That's annoying. But then what about Embor? Embor can definitely bait out a Psychic, and he might be even useful for Alder. Okay. so Embor could come with us. Right. So Embor baits out Psychic. After it takes a... we would bait a Blizzard from Frostlass. It's only got damaging moves, so no setup or status. So Blizzard or Ice Shard both will be tanked by Embor. Then we bat out Psychic, switch back to Crocodile, and then a Choice Band Crunch will kill. And then we sweep through Golurk and Chandelure, and then if we get burned by Chandelure Flame Body, we still kill with Crunch. Okay. So those are the 4 I am going to bring. Embor and Amoongus will be coming as well. Then all we need to do is figure out how we beat Alder. And there is a setup trick. I want to do some setup again for this. Maybe because Alder has a very cute little Pokemon called Volcarona. And if we set up Stealth Rock, Volcarona is going to lose 50% of its HP. Which I think is pretty fucking funny. But, if it so happens that Crocodile is wearing a choice scarf, we don't one-shot Excalibur then. Okay, good to know. So, Gigalith, level 73, obviously, is just going to bait out a move. It's gonna bait out Focus Miss. Yeah. Wait, what about Me First? Me First is a move that will be annoying, if I am correct. Me First. It's not in the documents. Besides, Focus Blast would be able to KO. We might even underlevel Gigalith to 70. At 69. 70. 71? No. To 70, so that it always baits Focus Blast. Because if the enemy sees a killing move, it will almost always go for that move. Some very niche exceptions, I believe. So Focus Blast we would bait out. We may even tank one. Well, we do tank one because we have Sturdy. If we Stealth Rock and he misses Focus Blast, we might even try and kill with a Rock Slide instead. Or we switch into someone that takes a Focus Blast. And that someone could be Chandelure. Because, okay, and in Chandelure, when Chandelure is out, Chandelure absolutely walls this guy. Actually, that's pretty fucking stupid. So I'm gonna go random move. And if it's Bug Buzz or Energy Ball. So if we use Gigalith for setup, we can very much deal 50% to Volcarona already. Which I think is kind of funny. We'll deal some to Excel or no, Escavalier. You know what? Oh wait, no, this is not good. So would we then be able to do the rest? Deal with the rest? Who's a good Buffalo counter? Last time I used Fighting Gem Hexabrus. We could use Fighting Gem Crocodile, maybe. Well, hold. That's not going to work. Okay, so... That's actually a tough one. So, okay, so if we don't have Stealth Rock, how would we do by then? Obviously... Excelgor again. Excelgor can fuck us up. A lot. I think Embor can do some work here. Okay. Mongoose baits out Bug Buzz. Is there a Stealth Rock TM in the game? Doesn't look like there is. Okay. Can we maybe look through the routes and see if we can get an interesting answer? Maybe we find a good answer for... Okay, so... So my game plan is to maybe... If I manage to kill Excelgor with Gigalith by using Rock Slide. And we need to hit that one. I mean, I can also just kill with Gigalith. That's a guaranteed one. I show kill, we have sturdy, we slap on a... What was it? A zoom lens, so we always hit Rock Slide. What do we bait out? We bait out... That's 200. That's... we may bait out Dredigan. Yeah, we'll bait out Dredigan. And how do we deal with Dredigan? Because it's going to be a random move at that point. Who can... yeah, no. If it's Outrage, we are fucked. So I would not like that. I'm kind of feeling Hexorus again at some point. So we get Hexorus in there one way or another. And then we kill it just by using Dragon Claw or something. Which then should bait out Vanillux. And we can kill it with Fighting Gem Break. Oh, I like that actually. Okay, so Fighting Gem Break, which then baits out... Let's see... either Escavalier or Volcarona. Ooh. Okay, so Hexorus. Gonna have to dig deep in your move pool, buddy. You can learn Rock Slide. And Rock Slide is the same power as Break. Oh, wait, but... and can you also learn a fire type move? Incinerate is one, or Sunny Day. Really? That's it? Incinerate. How do we get that one? Battle Subway. Okay, we do have that one. Okay. And Hexorus obviously is one choice, but we also have Hydreigon to potentially kill Dredigan. And if we... wait, okay, so if we run Rock Slide instead of Break, so this obviously is not going to kill, but with a Rock Gem it will. Yeah, but we are... that's a risky business move. We would outspeed and we would kill if we hit Rock Slide. If we have Incinerate on this, Incinerate, would we deal enough damage? Incinerate, that's 30 base power. It's gonna do absolute cheeks of damage, so no. Okay, good to know. Though Embor would do the trick, obviously. Would it ever be bait out one over the other? I mean, Hyper Beam and Giga Impact both are 150, both normal. Buffalon. How do we deal with Buffalon? Down below. Because that's also going to be interesting. Okay, so the Elite Four is not as easy as I thought. Well, the champion. That is. I mean, we're almost there, right? As Cavalier. Okay, so from the beginning, Sturdy, Zoom Lens, kill Excelgor with Rock Slide. Sounds like a good idea to me. Which is going to bait out Dredigan. And if we bait out Dredigan, we bait out Random Move. And otherwise we bait out Superpower. If Focus Blast misses, we bait out Superpower. If Focus Blast hits, we bait out Random Move. If we bait out Superpower, I wouldn't actually mind switching into Haxorus, but maybe I want to invest some HP and some defense. Then I kill with Declaw. Then Vanillux comes in. I kill with Break Break. Then Escavalier comes in. Then what? I bait out Superpower. I'm around. I would be at like 56, so I will bait out Giga Impact. Or Axis or Iron Head. Well, that sucks. Let's check out Hydreigon, because Hydreigon maybe fulfills a similar role to Haxorus. Plus, Hydreigon duels. Is Hydreigon able to learn Flamethrower? Yes, he is. Which might actually be more useful in this case. So Hydreigon will have Dragon Pulse to kill Dredigan. Maybe Hydreigon needs an Expert Belt in this case. Even then might not be enough. So provided I have max special attack investment. Yeah, I would need the Expert Belt. And I think the Expert Belt is actually fine. Because after using the Expert Belt, I will have Flamethrower. Let's see how much I'll do. Okay, so wait for it though. Ooh, that baits out Megahorn from Buffalon, doesn't it? It does actually. That baits out Buffalon. So Buffalon will be sent out. And I could go for a Focus Blast. I could very well go for a Focus Blast. I don't, because it doesn't kill. Come on. Okay. Sure. Let's save the set. So that's going to bait out Megahorn though, and Megahorn is going to do cheeks against Embor. Embor learns superpower if I'm correct, so could Embor do something with this? Oh, it's an egg move. Ah. No! I mean, from who? Wait, hold on. It's, yeah, it is in this generation. Embor, compatible parents. Where's superpower? Show it to me. Level up from Darumaka. We breed it with Darumaka and Darmanitan. Is our Darumaka, is he female? Is it the female one? Can I check? Wait, let me check. Nope. It's a male one, which means they cannot breed. Other ones? Wait, move tutor? Do I learn superpower through the move tutor? No, it's only blast bone. That's rough. What other fighting type moves can I learn? Hammer Arm is one of them. Maybe Hammer Arm does enough. I mean, or I can just bring Darmanitan himself. No? Wait, what was Embor his purpose again? Something with Caitlyn, right? Or no? Chantal. Where's Chantal? Where are you at? Huh. Oh no, we would bait out Shadow Ball. Is that a problem though? We wouldn't bait out Energy Ball. And Will-O-Wisp isn't effective, so... Okay, so Embor or Darmanitan instead of Embor could work. Which means, because Darmanitan has superpower, how much does superpower do? Crap. He outspeeds, that's fine. But if I'm wearing a choice band, what about that? Okay, that would do the trick, in fact. Choice band, superpower, outspeeds and one-shots Bouffalant. And we would never die to Megahorn crit. So that's good. So, review the line. Lead with Gigalith. No Stealth Rock. Kill Excelgor with Sturdy Zoom Lens. The one that boosts your accuracy after if you move last. Then that would bait in Dradigan, if I am correct. There is nothing else, right? That outdamages it? No. So Dradigan comes in, and Dradigan will do random move. If it's random move, I'll switch to... Ooh. Wait, maybe this is not reliable. Because isn't it so that... Wait, how does Outrage... standard moves. These are the moves that have no particular AI logic. So it's just random move, isn't it? Would it prefer super effective moves? So we actually need to bank on Focus Blast missing. Which is a little annoying, if you ask me. And worst case, we sack something, I guess? I mean, Audino could be a sacrificial lamb at that point. We would have 5 deaths, but maybe that would save the line. Or make it a little more reliable. So Rock Slide kill Excelgor, bait in Dredigan. If it's anything, well, Dredigan, we need to bait out exactly Payback or Night Slash, because if we switch in Hydreigon on an Outrage or Superpower, we are cooked. And we do outspeed, yep, that's good. So, do we have anyone that baits out? No, we don't. Are there other Pokemon that learn entrainment? Livani. Yeah, but this page sucks, honestly. Hold on. Entrainment is learned by Audino, Livani, Lilligant, Line, Durant. Ooh. That's fine, right? Because can Durant, by any chance, also learn U-turn? That would also make sure the... Ooh. Wait, screw Audino. I think we found a way better answer for Covagrigus. No U-turn? Aw. I think it's fine. Though, don't think there's a... I mean, does Durant ever learn U-turn? No, I think it would be pretty broken. Okay, but Durant also learns entrainment, which means Covagrigus now gets Hustle, and Hustle only boosts attack, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, he attacks that by 50%. But okay, so it would matter. Covagrigus would be just a sitting duck with no ability. Bye, Audino. Have a nice life. Durant. And how would that change this? It would absolutely bait out Superpower, or it would bait out Superpower. Maybe that is just what we have to deal with then, I guess. I think it's at least it's better than I don't know, I think. But I might be wrong. If Audino manages to set up screens or something, might also be good. What are the chances of it using me first though? No, that's why we always show kill to it, right? Yeah. We deal with Excelgor by simply killing it. By showing kill, showing it, he can kill us with Focus Miss. Yeah. I mean, if it's superpower, wouldn't that be fine? Because then it's at -1, -1. And then outrage isn't going to do a lot. Crit still kills, never mind. Zekrom? Would we ever bring Zekrom? Don't think so. Am I ever going to bait out superpower, something else than superpower or outrage? Outrage is only resisted by steel. And superpower is resisted by flying, psychic bug, poison, flying, psychic bug, poison. So we can bait outrage, I suppose. Or do we just pray and switch in Hydreigon? No, right? That would not be a good idea though. For real though, is this... Yeah, this is the hard fight. So those Darmanitan bait something out. We need to level you to 73 with the choice band. Dread Radigan is nasty. Nastier than I initially expected as well. Ooh. Does Volcarona learn moves to deal with literally everything? Fire returns or Buzz. Heatwave. Oh, Heatwave is good. We still have Larvesta. And if we evolve it into Volcarona and give it some proper moves, obviously. Alder, Axelver. So wouldn't we kind of wall the shit out of this guy? Thoughts? Maybe this is Volcarona's time to shine? That would bait out this. But do I really want to though? Because can't I just quiver dance? How many quiver dances do I need to kill with Heatwave or Bug Buzz? There's Substitute. Okay, how much special attack would it need to one-shot Buffalo? Heat, Wave, or Bug Buzz. And then we have the Quiver Dance. Maybe we are bringing Volcarona. Hold up, hold up, hold up. And then we might need to run Substitute in order to tank Axelgor its moves. Oh wait, but Bug Buzz is going to deal more damage though. Because Bug Buzz goes past Substitute, and that's annoying actually if it ever uses Bug Buzz. Okay. So I would need at least 3 Quiver Dances. I mean, 3 Quiver Dances would absolutely murder the shit out of everything. That's for sure. If I get to +3 Quiver Dance, we win. Right off the bat. Bug Buzz, however, can confuse, right? No. Oh, I'm confusing it with Signal Beam. I am confused. The only one who gets confused by the move is me. Alright, good to know. Yeah, maybe it's Audino then. Okay, so the team so far would look like Crocodile. He would look like Amoongus. Maybe that's not even set in stone, actually, because I was just going to assume that it would be coming, but I mean, Amoongus could use Spore on... Where is it? Amoongus, there you are. We did need Embor, I believe. And then... So Crocodile would sweep the Elite Four, Volcarona would sweep the Champion. Let's punch in the set again. Buzz, and then substitute. Save set. If I can get to that point, I instantly win. But I need to be able to set up on the Excelgor. If we get a special defense drop, that's a problem. If we get crit, that is a problem. Do we get leftovers at this point? We might, actually. Because we're in post game now, we can find everything. Village Bridge. Andela Town? No, we find it at the Village Bridge. So leftovers would be really valuable here, I think. Because, what did I say was enough? +3, right? Yeah. +2 barely isn't gonna do it. Maybe with this investment. +2 would be good, actually. Because that would almost kill... Oh wait, but Heatwave isn't 100% accurate. So I'd rather kill with Bug Buzz, don't I? I'd rather sweep with Bug Buzz. At +2 this kills, +2 that kills, at +2 that kills. Wait, but can't I just go Flamethrower? Yeah. What's the problem then? Okay, so instead of Heatwave, I'm gonna run Flamethrower. So if I run Flamethrower, then obviously kill that. I do not reliably kill that motherfucker. How much special attack investment would I need to be able to kill? At least 188. That's a long EV training. Would it be worth it? Special attack Litwick. We get 1. I don't think that's what I want to do. So then what? Then I would go to +3, +3 and +3. At that point I would absolutely murder everything. Does Volcarona get any status moves? Rage Powder, Quiver Dance, Whirlwind, String Shot. No. Egg moves, Magnet Rise, Bug Bite. then it could go for me first though. And what me first does, let me check the move me first. Oh, but that's fine. Generation 4 to 6. If the target has not made its move this turn, but has selected a damage dealing move, me first copies that move preemptively and increases the power by 50%. Bypasses accuracy checks to always hit, unless the opponent is in the semi-invulnerable turn of a move such as Dig or Fly. Me first will fail if the target selected a non-damaging move or if the target already executed its move this turn. So if it goes for me first at turn 1, we could win. Huh. Not bad. Okay. So that's a move set and a half. Honestly, it could do it. Let me just make sure that exactly Buffaland comes in. Yeah, Buffaland comes in because it sees damage with Stone Edge, and Stone Edge is going to murder me. Yeah, the rest isn't really able to do anything. Stone Edge hit would be detrimental. I think that's it, no? I think that is going to be the team, in all honesty. Crocodile, Aldeno, Among Us. Maybe we can have Among Us put the guy to sleep. And we can try from there. Also, what if I do bring Gigalith, then go Stealth Rock, and then if I do some chip damage, huh? With Stealth Rock, and then Volcarona at +2 attack. And then this. Then it's a guaranteed 1-hit KO. And then we only need to set up twice. I think I have it, you know? I think I got it. I think I got it. So we set up in Excelgor's face. We then switch to Among Us. Click Spore. Then switch immediately to Volcarona, set up twice with Quiver Dance. Then with Stealth Rock, Buffaland comes in, we kill. If we are just enough special attack investment, then we definitely kill with Flamethrower. Then after we do that, I think this guy comes in, Aerial Ace, 400, 120. No, definitely not. It is going to be either Volcarona or Excelgor. Anyway, still, though. So Flamethrower kills this. And then Flamethrower also kills this because Stealth Rock is going to absolutely demolish Volcarona. And after that, Dradigan comes in or Vanillix comes in and we win. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, I think I got it. Let's go and work everything out. in case I am seeing an oversight. So Volcarona. And then last but not least would be Gigalith. Alright, we are gonna start by doing the Elite Four members. Let's see, Crocodile. I don't know, Darmanitan. No, we are not bringing Darmanitan actually. Embor. It's still fine. Hold that thought. There is a U-turn TM in this game. And I get that 3 grams for Wingull, Route 13. Three grams. 3 grams of what? They're not specific. But the U-turn TM is actually after all 3 grams are returned. There are key items. Dropped by Wingull after all 3 grams are returned. And okay, scattered. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do that first then. Gonna go roaming. No, hold on. I am trying to find the difference between Ember or Darmanitan. Because Darmanitan might actually have what it takes to deal with... Wait, Audino? I'm gonna... It would be funny if it knew U-turn. Now, Darmanitan can learn U-turn. Ember can't. U-turn is actually necessary in order to deal with Covagrigus, no? So we entrainment. We take Psychic. Then we switch to Darmanitan. We take another Psychic. Oh wait, it's Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball is also fine, no? Yeah. Flare Blitz could also 0-1 at KO. And then U-turn. Would deal enough damage in order for Crocodile to do the rest. Because Moxie Boost, Genegelis and Frostlass. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be Darmanitan. It's not going to be Embor. And it's not gonna. He's not gonna hold a choice band for now. Wait, Crocodile is, Darmanitan isn't. Almost there, guys. Almost there. We're gonna finish up Pokémon White today. Wait. Sheer Force isn't affected by U-turn, no? No. Surely it isn't. Surely it's not. No. I don't think it is. Okay. Okay. Darmanitan over Embor. Crocodile, Audino, Darmanitan, Amoonguss, Volcarona, Gigalith. Let's copy and paste this for each and every Elite Four member for some reason. guess this will work. What? Fine. Okay, so let's look at Chantal. The line I have will be lead with Audino, entrainment on Go Fagrigas, switch to Manitan, U-turn to Crocodile, sweep with Crunch, choice band. Which means I am going to be wearing a choice band on Crocodile. I think each Elite 4 member will have that. In fact, wait, isn't Crocodile sweeping all 4? Oh, fuck. I forgot. I am forgetting someone. I forgot. I forgot Marshall. Holy shit! I forgot Marshall. Actually. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if we are able to defeat Marshall with the team we have. Obviously, we can go into Gigalith and get rid of Sturdy from Sulk again with Stealth Rock, which is good. And maybe we need to pre-damage Gigalith to bait out a grass not... No. No. 65. No. 60. 1, 2, 3. 4, 3. Maybe Gigalith needs to be 63 for this. Yeah, at 63 we can still set up Stealth Rock. But we always bait out Grass Knot from Breloom. At that point, it's only going for a killing move because we get Sturdy up. And then, what if I just go into Volcarona at that point? Scrap a Cup would do a lot. Flamethrower, then, okay, then that happens. Sock comes in. Or can I just Quiver Dance once and kill everything? So that obviously killed as Sock comes in, I kill with that. Safe set, this one, need this. Kill Sock. What's next? Conkeldurr killed, Mienshao killed, Toxicroak killed. The only thing I don't kill is Throw, but it has Earthquake, Super Retaliate, Grass Knot. Induces sleep. No effect. Expert. User has sleep talk, no. Target has magic false. False. Target has snore, false. Guess target ability, no god, no other, no. Okay, so it's a random spore. Maybe I need Chesterberry for us to wake up. If I am using Chesterberry, then I can maybe go for... the spore is annoying at this one. Do we actually, Actually, does Volcarona get access to a flying type move? Aerial Ace and Acrobatics, and it gets Hurricane at 90. Hold up. If this works, surely not, but what about Gust? No. Those weak ass moves aren't gonna cut it. Substitute. Wait, but actually, well, if I use substitute and it uses spore, that would also work. Not reliably though. And okay, so Volcarona has quite booty cheeks attack. Huh. What else it got? Can it learn a super deluxe ass move? Wait, what about hyper beam? Just real stupid hyper beam. No? Fuck, man. That doesn't kill. Crap. Do I need it though? Yeah, I need to be able to one-shot throw. Is there anyone who cannot? Okay, so I need to outspeed Mienshao. I could maybe set up another Quiver Dance on Toxic Rogue. Because at +2 I definitely kill throw. Don't I? Yep. Wait, which item boosts special attack slightly? Wise Lens, right? White Lens? No, it's not a white lens. Wise glasses. Ah. Would not. No, that's not gonna do the trick, is it? Or because I'm wearing no item yet. Charcoal. Nope. Acrobatics. No, wait. A Chesto berry. And then, okay, acrobatics would do nothing to throw. To even damage it. What? Come on, man. Do I then at that point switch into the Blub? It is going to be able to take a boost of Retaliate. Will it always? How does the AI work with Retaliate? Does it see that Retaliate's power is doubled? It would definitely see that Retaliate is doubled in power, so it would definitely try and go for it. And then Autonote tanks it, we go into superpower. Autonote? No. Amogus tanks that one. Then it is an earthquake, so go into maybe not even. Spore. I would bait out earthquake. with superpower, I could also just go into him. Okay, so I would have actually have issues with dealing with throw. Let me look up if there are other Stealth Rock users. Alright, so the plan was to... This is just a cooking stream. I'm afraid I am not going to finish it by today. If I'm completely honest with you guys. Sorry, chat. Stealth Rock. Where do we find Stealth Rock? Because if we have Stealth Rock... Stealth Rock is not ATM. So that means Stealth Rock can still... Come on. Learned in a Generation 5 by Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Onyx Steelix, Roggenrola, Gigalith, Webber, or Crustle. That's it. And then what about egg moves? Pharaoh Seed would be able to. Okay, so with our current team doesn't match up quite well into Marshall. Maybe that could be negated if we switch out this guy. I think this guy will be able to take a Retaliate pretty well. And what else can Durant do? We need an entrainment one. Although, do we? Ferroseed. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get Ferroseed though. Ferroseed is only found in Charge Stone Cave, and we already got the encounter there, so we cannot get it, unfortunately. I wish we could though. Ferrothorn is actually a really good setup Pokemon. He's really tanky. But unfortunately we can't, so... But Tompas... We get Home Claws. Do we need Home Claws for anything? No, don't think so. We need... Let's see, what is the purpose of Darmanitan again? Darmanitan is there to bait out Psychic from Covagrigus and then switch into Crocodile. That's the only thing I need to do, right? Can I switch Darmanitan for someone who still baits out Psychic, but doesn't... Wait, hold on. If we... That matches up well against Marshall or against... No. Against Throw specifically. Who baits out Psychic consistently? might be Garbodor's time to shine, guys. Because of typing matchup, he always baits out Psychic. I mean, this always baits out Shadow Ball from Covagrigus. And we only have to entrainment once. Then we switch to Garbodor on a Shadow Ball. Or a Will-O-Wisp. That would be fine. But honestly, Shadow Ball's fine too, no? Yeah. That's even better. So then we just have a free slot. Meaning we can... Okay, but Garbodor isn't going to deal with Throw though. Not by a long shot. Reuniclus maybe? Does he even outspeed? No. Ugh, yikes. What the fuck? Archeops maybe? Archeops could do it. Can it take a retaliate? It can. Oh, wait, right. Actually, I don't think Archeops learns Shadow Claw. Wait, he does? And then we also get rid of the Fetus, right? Wait, hold on. You might be cooking with this choice, but Archeops also knows Crunch, obviously, but it's not gonna kill Covagrigus though. It's a good backup strategy, maybe. Is Shadow Claw stronger? Shadow Claw is weaker. I'd rather have Crunch on Archeops by the looks of it. It was a nice suggestion though, let's be real about it. No, then I need to get rid of this thing. Acrobatics actually does kill Throw in one time. And if I switch in Archeops on a Retaliate, that's Martial done. Then the question becomes, can I still do the Chantal line? Because I would need Durant to then... I will bait out Shadow Ball. I mean, realistically though, I only need 5% of damage, so yeah, Archeops could also fulfill Darmanitan's role. I think we got it. I actually think we got it. Perfect. So we don't need to find a U-turn TM, that's also good. Saves us some time. Then the problem might arise when... Okay, so what do I do if... okay, so let's continue with this. Crunch kills and Moxie boost. Then Jellicent in. I'm gonna assume Jellicent. Crunch kills and Moxie boost. The problem, what do I do if... What am I going to do if Cursed Body procs? If Cursed Body. Then, if Cursed Body procs, Frostlass would come in. And I would bait Blizzard. And who takes a Blizzard? I think Volcarona does just nicely. And then I take a Shadow Ball from Frostlass. So I switch back to Crocodile, and then a Crunch again kills because I won't be dead to Ice Shot crit. Okay, if Cursed Body and Frostlass next. Switch to Volcarona. Take Shilap, Blizzard, if it hits even. Blizzard. Switch to Crocodile. Take Shadow Ball. Crunch. KO and Moxie boost. Okay. What if Frostlass if Jellicent in Crunch skills and Moxie boost, then if Cursed Body and Frostlass next. Then we switch to Volcarona, take the Blizzard, switch to Crocodile. Okay, so Frostlass in. If Frostlass in then we just kill with Crunch, and then Jellicent comes in, and then okay, so if okay, then let me do it like this: Cursed Body, and who came after Jellicent and Frostlass? It would be Golurk, right? Yeah, and Golurk next. Then what would I do? I would go to I would go to Among Us, I think, to bait out. No. Definitely no. Durant, then I will bait Earthquake. And then I will either bait Hammer or Shut Up Punch. That's not good. Okay, so there is the problem. Okay, so if Cursed Body and Golurk next, what am I going to do? Switch to. Am I going to switch to Among Us, or am I going to switch to if I assume I will be switching to Among Us, wouldn't it be kind of sensible to go to be wearing a Choice Scarf on Among Us in order to outspeed and spore it, and then switch back to what's his face? Switch back to Crocodile? I could do that. What if it uses Earthquake? Earthquake crit just kills me, that's not nice. Switch to Among Us. Spore. Switch back to Crocodile. Crunch. 1 hit. KO and Moxie boost. That would theoretically do it. Okay, so after Golurk would come Chandelure, because it knows Fire Blast. Yes. Yes. So Chandler in Crunch Oko and Moxie boost. And if we're at least +2 attack, +1 attack is already enough for us to kill Driftblim if we get the Flame Body proc. And then Driftblim in, check if at least 25% HP. Crunch, oh, 1 hit KOs. That should be Chantal. Okay, then we move to Grimsley for now. This is a theoretical line. Then we move to Grimsley. We already outspeed Sharpedo, so we can just break to sweep, no? Because the only thing I need to outspeed is the Sharpedo on this team. And the rest I do kill. Okay, so let's write it down just to be sure. Lead with Crocodile, Rick, Break, Oko, Sharpedo. Let's see who comes in. Liepard came in last, I believe. I believe... Wouldn't it be Bisharp that comes in next? Because it sees with Accessor that it could kill. Then after that it would be Scrafty, then Crocodile, then Drapion, and finally Liepard. So Bisharp in, Rick, Break, Oko, then Scrafty in, Rick, Break, Oko. What did I say? Krook, Evil, Krook in, Break, 1 hit KOs. Drapion in, break, 1 hit KOs. I do need to be at least at +2 for this, but I should be. And then Liepard in, click, break until dead. That should be Grimsley. Then next is Caitlyn. So I think we could, I believe we could also sweep Caitlyn. We have lead with Crocodile. How much PP does Crunch have? I believe it's got like 10 or 15. Let me check. Because that matters for the amount of, yeah, okay. Lead with Crocodile, and then Crunch will one-shot Musharna. Crunch, Oko, Musharna. Then who came in next? I believe it would be Sigilif. In Crunch Oko. Then who came in next? Oh wait, it would be Reuniclus first. Reuniclus in Crunch 1 hit KO. Sigilif in Crunch 1 hit KO. Then I believe we have Metagross. And Crunch can 1 hit KO Metagross if it is at least at +3. Which is good. After Sigilif, Metagross in Crunch, 1-hit KO. I need to be sure of this though, because if Metagross comes in early, I don't have enough damage boosts. So I'll be at +1 for Reuniclus. That will be fine. Then I'll be at +2 for Sigilif. That is also going to be fine. Then Gothitelle ain't got nothing. Bronzong ain't got nothing. So Metagross comes in. So I killed Musharna. Reuniclus Sigilif would be at +3 with Choice Band. Is going to outspeed and kill Metagross in 1 hit. Yes, lovely. Then Gothitelle comes in. No, Bronzong comes in. Bronzong in. Crunch should at this point 1-hit KO everything. Yeah, +3 already does enough, and then Gothitelle also dies. Gothitelle in Crunch, 1-hit KO. Okay, then Marshall. Let's get him in there real quick. Marshall. And I might want to do Marshall first, before anything else. So that I have Gigalith at the right level by then. Let's see. Lead with under-leveled Gigalith, Bait, Grass, Knot, and Stealth, Rock, and survive with Sturdy, obviously. This is all in order to not get fucked by Spore. Volcarona needs a Chesto Berry. Yes, okay. Stealth Rock, switch to Volcarona on random move. It is in fact not going to be Spore, because Breloom is going to click a random move to kill. Random move, because Gigalith will be in kill range obviously. Quiver Dance once. If Spore, Quiver Dance, otherwise I think I need to go. So if I'm at +1, I will obviously kill Breloom. I will kill the Sock after Stealth Rock. I will kill Toxicroak, I will kill Mienshao, maybe Fake Out Shenanigans. It can actually do a lot, which is not ideal. I can kill Conkeldurr. Actually, yeah, I think I do need the Chesto or Lomberry for this, right? Can I go something else if it Spores? What other options do I have? It's either Sky Uppercut or Spore. It's going to be a 50-50 between the two though, so Chesto Berry is safest. Breloom might just go for Grass Knot or Mach Punch. If Flame Body procs, that's also amazing. That would be really good though. We'll see. Let's see, Quiver Dance. Yeah, then Flamethrower, 1-hit KO Breloom. After that, who comes in? It's gonna be either Conkeldurr or Sock. Conkeldurr, Sock in. Flamethrower, 1-hit KO. Other one in Flamethrower, 1-hit KO. So far, this should be fine. Okay, so let's say that Sky Uppercut crits. Am I in trouble? I could be. If it goes for Sky Uppercut, is there a... Does Volcarona learn a healing move? It learns Leech Life, that's not the one though. Okay, so it learns... Rest, obviously, but that's about it. Okay. After Conkeldurr, don't I just press substitute at this point? I could go try substitute, but I don't know for sure. I have no way of predicting what move it will be. If it's Sky Uppercut, that's bad. And then I also need to see if Sky Uppercut crits me. That I die to Sky Uppercut crit. So I need to be at least at 124 HP. And if that happens, I also die to Mienshao Fake Out, obviously, so that's not good. But at that point, I could switch into Archeops and do the rest with Acrobatics. No? Hold on. It's not. You are not gonna wear a choice band for this. No. This is where Archeops finally... Oh, hold on. This is not the good sad man. I have the wrong IVs in the Beaky Hex. Wasn't the attack stat also pretty butt cheeks? Where's my guy? Archeops. There you are. 12. 12 kind of matters, you know. Okay, okay, so we have 8, 12, 6, 26, 15, 11. Save this guy. And I believe we do have 100 attack IVs. That's good. So Archeops would kill Mienshao. It would kill Toxicroak, and it would kill Throw. Perfect. Is Fake Out always going to be used, even if Mienshao sees kill with everything else? For using an item, no. Determining strongest, no, that's not this. Rotate most selection style, single battle. Rotation, most selection flags. There was something. Wait, hold on. Okay, this script is predominantly by boss trainers. Increases the score for all moves that will feint the target by +4 for most moves, or by +6 if the move is one of the following priority moves: Aqua Jet, Extreme Speed, Bullet Punch, Ice Shard, Mach Punch, Quick Attack, Shadow Sneak, Vacuum Wave. So no Fake Out. And Fake Out isn't in here as well. that's a problem. So there is no guarantee. There is just gonna be a random ass move if we are too low HP. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, isn't acrobatics always gonna kill us? Hold on a sec. If I am at least above 50, if I manage to be at least above 50, but I don't know. Spore. There is spore. No, not this. Stone spore. Cotton spore. Spore. Target HP. Okay, so it's not gonna get discouraged, at least, as far as I can see. Spore or there. Can I switch around a little in order to bait out a better move from? Because what about, you know, a Moonbus? Then it would be still Sky. Okay. This as well. Definitely this as well. Effect Spot could be funny. Among Us can, in fact, do stuff. Clear Smog 2 shots this, by the way. But I need to set up on Verloom, otherwise it doesn't work. So it's a risky one. How am I going to steer if it all goes to smithereens? Then I would need to steer the moment Mian Xiao comes in. And Mian Xiao comes in after... No, before Toxic Rogue. So Mian Xiao, if we need to steer at Mian Xiao, Toxic Rogue and Throw would be in the back. And then I would need to make it so I can get myself to Archeops without losing half of my HP. Because if I do that, then I will be able to recover and sweep the rest. So I would go into Among Us to bait out acrobatics, maybe? High jump kick, yes. High jump kick is so much damage though. Mian Xiao is always going to use acrobatics, by the way. And what that means, fake out, from what I can read, from what I have been able to understand, fake out is never going to get used if it doesn't see kill. If moves see kill, they will get a +4 priority boost in their respective move scoring, because that's how the AI works. So it's either going to use high jump kick or acrobatics. So they would in fact out prioritize fake out, allowing us to outspeed and allowing us to actually be fine. I'm going to assume that this will be the case. If not, I will say this beforehand. I will allow myself to restart because this is based on me assuming that I understand the way the AI works. I mean, if Fake Out sees a kill, that's obviously a risk I have to take, but... Okay, Mienshao in. If above 26% HP, Flame Thrower 1-hit KO. Toxic Croak in. Would it be Toxic Croak actually? It could also be Throw. And with a +1 boost and Stealth Rock, I will not be able to 1-hit KO the throw. And that's a problem. And then I'll bait out something. I think I go into Amoongus. Then I'll bait out. I likely. Yeah, I don't know what I would bait then. It would be Grass Knot. It would not be Grass Knot. Why does it know Grass Knot actually? That's so interesting. Superpower. Either Superpower or Earthquake is obviously fine. Amoongus tanks those. Even if they crit or no. Wait, no. Hold on. It would go for Retaliate. Because at that point Retaliate is 140 base power, so I switch into Archeops and I clean the fight up. And even if Retaliate and Fake Out crit, then I will be into Defeatist range. That's... Toxicroak in... If... Throw... I think it's throw in first. If throw... Then switch to Archeops on Retaliate. Then clean up the rest. Okay, that's all the Elite Fours. Then let's finally go over Alder again. And then Saturday first day I will do the Alder fight. Because I don't have the brain power to do any more stuff. And I don't think it's good for my heart rate if I mess this up now. Besides, this gives me time to review a little again. Alright, I'll do the 10 push-ups after I do the Alder line. So, Alder. And I believe I am also going to need a couple of specific items for this. So, okay, what was the idea here again? The idea was to lead with Gigalith. No? Yeah, lead with Gigalith. And Gigalith needs to be level 70 for this. 71? No, it needs to be at level 70. Level 70. Stealth Rock. Then switch to Amoongus. I think I switched to Amoongus, right? I'm risking crits though. That's not good. This would not be good. And if it's focus missed, then we're fine. I need a free switch into Volcarona. Oh, but a free switch into Volcarona, doesn't that basically mean... Oh, wait, no, wait, we need to set up with... we need to set up stealth rocks. Yeah. We need to set up stealth rocks. So I switch to Amoongus. Amoongus will be wearing an eject button. Volcarona will be wearing a leftovers? Question mark. We live 2 bug buzz crits. But if we see a Spadef drop, we are in trouble. Switch to Moongus, eject back to Volcarona. That's basically the free switch we get. Then it is going to either go for Bug Buzz or me first. Would it be beneficial if I always show, if I get a chance that I show me first? Go for me first? In fact? Because I don't always show kill? Could be an option. Eject back to Volcarona. Button. Then Quiver Dance twice. Sweep. That should be it. If I am at +2, I will be able to kill the Bouffalon with Stealth Rocks. Because Volcarona for some reason has stupid special attack in this game. Every game actually. Okay, so we do one shot after Stealth Rock. We do one shot Dradigan. We do one shot Vanillux. We do one shot Escavalier. And we do one shot Volcarona after Stealth Rock. The goal is to set up 2 Quiver Dents. Excelgor might oh wait, but aren't we always fine, actually? Because I will always get a Quiver Dance boost, so even if my special defense drop, I remain at 0. Meaning that if I Quiver Dance again, so if it crits, and I get the special defense drop, I would normally not live another crit. But because I boost my special defense with it again, then I'm good. The problem is when it is going to use me first. Ah! Lovely. Freaking wonderful. So it would be 50% stronger. It would be a 50% stronger flamethrower. So flamethrower, and then it would be into for the, let's assume 143. Ah. Okay. That's a problem. Let's do that. I think we have it though. Volcarona needs this 100 HP and 100 special defense. That should be it. Alright, I think that's it. That's the Elite Four cooked. I'm gonna review this. Actually, first, I am going to do 10 push-ups because I still need to do them. Here we go. And you know what? Just for you, I will do 15. Let's see how well that goes. Because I'm feeling a little curious at this point. So 15. So the fork. 15 is about... Holy shit. That was an experiment and a half. Oh, that was significantly more difficult than 10. Right, looks like 15 is currently the limit. Let's see. Okay, so let's review everything we have so far. We need to... Oh, wait, right. Items. In terms of items, Crocodile will be wearing a choice band. Not here. Choice band. And choice... After that, Darmanitan becomes Archeops. Wait, I can find a replace, right? Wait, can I? How do I do this? Replace. Control H. Darmanitan Archeops. Replace. Oh, wait. Replace. Every Darmanitan will become Archeops and every Audino will become Durant. Place everything. Perfect. So Crocodile obviously sweeps Caitlyn pretty easily. Crocodile sweeps Grimsley easily, I believe. Yeah. Crocodile sweeps Chantal with a little bit of setup. Yeah. Crocodile isn't gonna do anything at Marshall. And at Marshall we try to get a Volcarona sweep in there. Call me crazy, right? But now that we have Archeops in there, wouldn't it just be better if I just sweep with Archeops? Crazy question. I do the setup with Gigalith. I switch into... Oh right, because I then do need to tank a crit at some point, right? But if Gigalith is level 70, I'll always bait out the Grass Knot or Spore. So maybe a Chesto Berry for that. No, I want it to be level 63, so we always bait Grass Knot. Let me think. How do we do with acrobatics on the boys? So, do we kill Conkelder? Nope. It's a pretty slim chance as well. That's not good. Ha! Full Corona could U-turn. That's funny. But Conkelder is quite slow, no? Nah. Never mind. Okay, so Archeops goes this, this, and this. Not this. So what would I be baiting out? Either Hammer Arm or Stone Edge. Both are fine, I think. Then don't I go for Spore? Wait, how much does U-turn do? So U-turn to Among Us. Then take the Hammer Arm or Stone Edge. Because both would kill. Provided I am not in range of payback. And honestly, either of those three would be fine. Maybe Among Us will be wearing a choice scarf. Choice scarf. Okay, so under level bit, switch to. How do we? Okay, I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. So I'll switch to Durant on this. Yeah, we are not taking a Sky Uppercut, you know? That's the problem. How can I bait out another move from it? Because I cannot put it to sleep. I'm not sacking Gigalith, obviously. What move could it take? Can I get a free switch in somehow, even? Maybe... Okay, so I could try sweep with Archeops instead of Volcarona, but it's harder to get him set up because I still want the Stealth Rock for Sock. Because Sock is really annoying. But I cannot find a move that could deal with it. I need a multi-hit move at the very least. Or I needed to... Wait, hold on. Okay, so I would lead with Archeops. I would kill Vrelu. Effect Spore. I would wear a Lumberry for this. Ooh, but okay. Oh, that's not good. If I get Effect Spore and if I don't get Effect Spore and Lumberry doesn't proc, then I am stuck with Acrobatics, being half power. And I do need the full power of Acro. Do I? I'm just curious. Does Aerial Ace do enough? To Breloom it does, obviously. And what about an Choice Band? No? Maybe? This would work. Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace. Okay. No. I think the Volcarona line is better. Okay, never mind then. Yeah. I'm gonna think about this one. I'm gonna review this one tomorrow, or at least before Saturday. I might not have a lot of time before that, so I might also go live on a later moment on Saturday. But by the time I go live, I will have reviewed this, and then we'll do the Elite Four again. And then we'll be done with Pokémon White. The end is in sight. For now, I'll leave this as it is, because I am pretty cooked. I will try to get these in here. And see if I missed anything. So yeah. Have a nice evening. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you on Saturday. See ya.